Hi, my name is Rishi. I'm a fourth year dental student at UCLA. I wanted to thank you guys for the opportunity to be considered at Highland OMFS. I was originally interested in OMS due to exposure before dental school as well as during dental school in our clinic, but what solidified my choice was rather the personal side of surgery. During my second year of dental school, my dad had a spinal cord accident where he lost the ability to walk. I was the primary contact with the surgeons and all of his care, and I gained a really strong appreciation and respect for their capability to help. I saw firsthand what it was like to feel essentially helpless, but also have a doctor who not only has the ability to restore function, but also our peace of mind. And that was a huge thing for us. This past August, I actually externed at Highland, and I was able to see some nasal bone fractures, OR cases, and I helped assist in the clinic, of course. I enjoyed spending time with the residents and the faculty, and was really appreciative of how much time they made for me to hear what I was interested in doing, as well as give me advice on their experiences and wisdom. I was also really impressed with how well the clinic was run, and how during my time there, it seemed like it was a well-oiled machine. With that number of patients, there was very little stress, and very little of chaos. It was very organized. So when it comes to OMS, I generally enjoy the work of the profession, coupled with the ability to connect with patients on some of their worst days. After spending a week with Highland, I can confidently say it was one of my best experiences in terms of both clinical experience and also the resident faculty culture and attitudes. I mainly used AI to become familiar with the hospital procedures and environment, as well as studying for the CBSE. What I did is I created a GPT on ChatGPT where I uploaded USMLE first aid, Peterson's textbooks, and anything else that was recommended to me that was credible. And I would have the GPT actually only pull from those resources and cite any source it used for an answer. I was able to share it with a lot of residents and other dental students along the application path, and they found it really useful as well. So now I'm going to teach you guys how to start a fire using some really cheap items you can keep in a backpack or car or something like that in case of emergencies or if you're going out traveling. So what we have here is our flint and magnesium block. It's made out of the block is made out of magnesium, which is really flammable, and the flint creates sparks to light that. The lint here is from a dryer or anything like that, and you just can collect it in a Ziploc bag and use it when you're ready to start your fire. It'll hold the flame for about 30 seconds. So first you want to take your magnesium block here and scrape off some magnesium shavings into the lint. Once you have a good amount of shavings in the lint, then you can go ahead and flip the block over to the flint side where that creates the sparks. With the same knife, you can go down and press down hard, making sure that the sparks land inside of the lint. Lastly, I wanted to give some background on my reason for going into dentistry and medicine and how that kind of influenced my activities during dental school. Growing up, my dad was fairly spiritual, and he insisted that every other Sunday we would go and make lunch bags for a lot of the homeless people near our house. And I continued doing this with them for years, even going into undergrad. I made friends with many of the guys that we were giving lunches to, along with their families, and they really appreciated our lunches. A lot of them would joke with me and say that they couldn't eat the potato chips I was bringing because of issues with their teeth. I know it was a lighthearted joke, but it kind of stuck with me as I went into dental school. However, going into dental school, I couldn't find anywhere to do this kind of work through my school. And so with a few friends, we started a large organization within the school where we have now done free treatment for hundreds of patients in our area and even connected them with dental insurance and long-term care with nearby low-cost clinics. It's something I'm proud of, and I want to continue doing after school as well. Thank you again for the opportunity. Have a great week.